Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Honorable Speaker, my government is working in mission mode to connect every part of the country with highways and expressways. The Prime Minister Gati Shakti National Master Plan has accelerated the pace of project completion. 10 years ago, the budget for capex was around 2 lakh crore rupees, which has now increased to over 11 lakh crore rupees in the last budget. Continuing the progress of the last decade, my government has made record investments in the past 6 months in infrastructure for the future. The foundation has been laid for India's first deep water mega port at Vadhavan. This port being built at a cost of 76,000 crore rupees will rank among the top 10 ports in the world. India's aviation sector is growing rapidly. The country's airline companies have placed orders for more than 1,700 new aircrafts. We are expanding airports to operate such a large fleet. Over the past decade, the number of airports in the country has doubled. To accelerate the journey towards a Viksit Bharat, it is essential to make our cities future ready. In this direction, my government has focused on modernizing urban amenities and making them energy efficient. Simultaneously, the foundation is being laid for the development of new cities. Para, my government has decided to invest approximately 28,000 crore rupees to establish 12 industrial nodes and build 100 industrial parks near cities across the country. Efforts to streamline urban transportation are continuously underway. Metro projects in Delhi, Pune, Thane, and Bengaluru, along with the recently launched Namo Bharat rapid rail services on the Ahmedabad Bhuj route, are shaping the cities of a Viksit Bharat. Just a few weeks ago, work began on the Rithala Narela Kundli corridor in Delhi, which will be one of the major sections of the Delhi metro network. The metro routes in Delhi are expanding rapidly due to my government's continuous efforts. In 2014, the total metro network in Delhi NCR was less than 200 kilometers. Now it has more than doubled. Today, I am extremely pleased to share that India's metro network has crossed the milestone of 1000 kilometers. India has now become the third largest country in the world in terms of metro networks. Additionally, the decision to deploy 52,000 electric buses in the country at an estimated cost of 8,000 crore rupees will provide smooth and clean urban transportation. Para. My government has occasionally worked on policies of multidimensional and inclusive development. Therefore, while emphasizing on physical infrastructure, equal efforts have also been made by my government for a social infrastructure revolution, providing affordable, accessible, and quality healthcare to every section of society is a top priority for my government. With improved hospital facilities, treatment options, and the availability of medicines, healthcare expenses for ordinary families are steadily decreasing. To ensure that better healthcare services reach citizens, 1.75 lakh Ayushman Arogya Mandirs have been established across the country. Considering the rising number of cancer patients and the high cost of treatment, several cancer drugs have been exempted from customs duty. Nearly 9 crore women have been screened for cervical cancer. Due to the efforts of my government, significant progress has been made in combating encephalitis, with the mortality rate due to this disease reduced to 6%. Under the National TB Eradication Program, the number of TB patients has also decreased. I urge all citizens and honorable MPs to contribute towards the success of the TB Free India campaign. India has also seen substantial improvements in maternal and infant mortality rates. Para. The government is boosting health infrastructure and medical equipment manufacturing. New bulk drug and medical devices parks are being developed in the country, creating numerous employment opportunities. A modern and self reliant agricultural system in India is our goal. My government is working with dedication to ensure fair prices of crops to farmers and to increase their income. In 2023 to 24, India achieved a record production of 332 million tons of food grains. Today, India is the largest producer of milk, pulses, and spices in the world. The government has consistently increased the minimum support price for both Kharif and Rabi crops. Over the past decade, spending on the procurement of rice, wheat, pulses, oilseeds, and coarse grains has tripled. In the past 6 months, 100 climate resilient, biofortified, and high yielding advanced crop varieties have been released to farmers. To strengthen agricultural infrastructure, the scope of the Agriculture Infrastructure Fund scheme has been expanded. This initiative will boost employment opportunities in rural areas to enhance oilseed production and achieve self-reliance in edible oils. A national mission on oilseeds has been approved. A national mission is also being implemented to promote natural farming. Earlier this year, the duration of the special package for ensuring availability of DAP fertilizer at affordable rates to farmers was extended. A few weeks ago, the India Meteorological Department completed 150 years for building a weather ready and climate smart India.